Hey y'all, what's up and welcome back to my channel, or if you are new, my name is Steph and today's video is so exciting because I have partnered with House of Lashes. Hello, House of Lashes. They have been my favorite lash company for literally years, since I actually started wearing false lashes, and they reached out because, drumroll, House of Lashes is going to be sold in Target. Does it really get any better than that? So I have a box full of all the styles that they will be offering at Target. I'm going to talk to you guys about my favorite lashes, why I love them so much, and then I'm also going to show you how I did this look for daytime with one of their lashes, and then how I'm going to transition it into like a nighttime look with a more dramatic lash. I could not be more thrilled about the fact that House of Lashes is going to be at Target because those that know me know that I live at Target. I am there literally almost every single day because it's just so convenient. I can get everything we need in one spot. They have groceries, they have clothes, they have stuff for school, they have snacks, they have literally everything. They have the cutest home decor, they have beauty, and of course, now they're gonna have lashes, and you guys know, I either go like 0 or 100. If I'm gonna take the time and put makeup on, I'm gonna put on a lash because I have the tiniest little Asian lashes. You can't see them at all, and I can put on a false lash faster than I can put on mascara. Like I said, House of Lashes has kind of always been my go-to. If you go through my Instagram feed, 99% of the time it's House of Lashes because they're affordable and they last forever, and their lash glue is the only glue that I can wear that my eyes don't kind of like water off the glue all day because I have very sensitive eyes and they are watery, and every other glue that I've tried, they just slip off, and then some of them irritate my eyes. So House of Lashes is the only glue I will use. It's the only glue I use on clients when I do makeup, and their lashes just last a really long time. I can buy one of their pairs and wear them usually over 10 times. So it's such a big bang for your buck, and they have so many different styles to choose from. House of Lashes is going to have 3 different collections in Target. They're going to have their premium line, their light line, and their mini line. And I have one style from like each collection, but you guys know if I'm going to wear lashes for like an everyday look, I always go for something a little bit more wispy, and then if I want something super dramatic, it's usually like a flared out lash. So I'm going to show you guys my favorites from all the different collections, starting with the ones that I'm wearing right now. These are the Ethereal Minis. So they are shorter, they aren't as flared out, and they're a little bit of a lighter lash. I feel like these are the perfect every single day just lash that looks super natural. Like, it gives you definition, it gives you length, but it doesn't look like you're wearing a false lash. Then of course the Ethereal Light. So it's the same style lash. This one is just a little bit longer and more dramatic. I would say out of all of the styles, I wear this one the most. It's just such an easy one to pop on and just looks so stunning no matter what kind of eye look you're doing. And it always looks just super wispy and girly. So I love this style. These next 2 styles are still in the Light collection, but they are a little bit more on the dramatic side. So we have Iconic Light and Allura Light. Allura is more of like a full lash. It's not so kind of winged out like Iconic is. Iconic, if you want to have like super elongated eyes and wings, I would go with Iconic. They are just a stunning, stunning lash, and I love the lights because they aren't just as dramatic. I can get that really lifted look without it being a super thick lash for an everyday look. And then Allura just looks super full. These I love using on brides or clients whenever they're doing like photos because it just gives you that really beautiful full lash line. And for the premium collection, it's those 2 styles as well. So we have the Iconic and we have Allura. Iconic, I feel like, is so well known for House of Lashes. It is stunning. It is such a thick, bold lash, and it has that beautiful wing to it. I cut mine down quite a bit whenever I wear my Iconic lashes just because it doesn't like narrow in my eyes, because I do tend to have like just smaller looking eyes sometimes when I wear a big lash, and this one just looks stunning. I absolutely love this one, and like I said, Allura is a nice full lash like all the way across, so this is perfect when you want something super dramatic. And we ramble on and on about how much I love House of Lashes and these different lash styles. Let's move into the makeup portion of the video. So I'm going to show you guys how to get this super fresh, just simple everyday look, and also how to transition it into a nighttime look. For both of these eye looks, I'm going to be using the new Born This Way palette from Too Faced. This is such a stunning neutral palette. And the first color I'm going to go in with is Nude. In this palette, I'm just using a big fluffy brush And this eye look, you guys, is so simple, but I feel like it's just stunning for an everyday look. I feel like it's natural enough, but it also just kind of catches the light and looks really feminine and pretty. So I'm just using a big fluffy brush, kind of going all over the lid here. I'm not being super precise with this because that's not how I roll on an everyday basis. So I am also taking the shade Glistening Snow and patting that all over the lid. It's a really beautiful like champagne shade that has tons of reflex in it, but it isn't chunky. So I really love that. It's just nice and smooth, and I am patting that all over the lid. And then I'm just going back in with a fluffy brush and kind of blending around those edges one last time before we do a very, very thin line of liquid liner. I feel like if you do a thin line, especially whenever you are new to wearing lashes, it just helps to blend everything together and kind of gives you like a guideline of where to place your false lash. So that's one of the biggest tips when people are starting out with lashes, is to do a very thin line. I feel like it keeps it looking really natural. So before I throw on my false lashes, I'm going to do a layer of mascara and let that dry. I always do this first because I don't want to get mascara on the lashes so that they can last even longer. And for this look, I'm using the Ethereal Minis, and I am going to trim these to fit my eye and then do a very thin line of lash glue. This is their dark tone lash glue. And I feel like that's another really big tip that I give people, is to use less glue. I feel like the less glue the better, and this one gets tacky so quickly and it just stays forever. I've been on a boat in the summertime with these lashes on, with their lash glue, and they didn't budge. So it's the real deal. And then I like to really kind of push them against my lash line and squeeze them with my natural lashes so that everything looks really seamless. Now that lashes are on, I am going to just add that nude eyeshadow along my lower lash line, and then I'm going to skip the mascara on the lower lash line for this everyday look, and then we'll move on to finishing off the face. I have my base makeup done, and now I am just adding some Orgasm from NARS. This is my favorite, just everyday, really beautiful, kind of pinched cheek look blush. I just think it looks beautiful on everyone. And then I am using this loose highlighter from Jaclyn Hill, adding that to the tops of my cheekbones, down the center of my nose, my chin, and my upper lip, Cupid's bow, forehead, kind of just, everywhere. And for lips, I'm keeping it super simple. I'm using Wherever Walnut Lip Liner from Makeup Forever. This is just my favorite, kind of Your Lips But Better lip liner. And then I am just going to go over it with some gloss from Dose of Colors. This is in the shade Angelic, and it's just a really pretty kind of pinky nude. Someone to forget, 'cause I gave you my whole life, and instead you gave me nothing, and you let me here lonely. And that's it for the everyday look. I feel like it's just super fresh, and the lashes really make my eyes look like I slept more than 5 hours. So now we can move into changing this look into a nighttime look. So I am going to take off these lashes, and we're going to smoke out these eyes. Going back into the same palette, I'm picking up the shade Cocoa on a smaller fluffy brush and really just concentrating this right into the crease of my eye, just kind of deepening everything up. And even this look, you guys, is super simple. So it's really easy to take this look from day to night, especially when we add the lashes. I'm just going to be darkening up that outer corner first, and then using whatever I have left on my brush to bring it all the way into that inner corner. And I wanted to deepen up that shimmer on the lid, so I'm mixing the shades Sugared Chestnut and Sparkling Sable and patting that on top of what we have on our lid already. And it's just a really pretty kind of cool toned chocolate brown whenever you mix the two together. And I think it just looks really, really beautiful. So I am going to just darken up that corner one more time. And this part's optional, I think. If you wanted to keep it a little bit lighter, you totally could. But I picked up the shade Truffle. It's this really beautiful, really rich brown. And I am patting that right there on the outer corner, and then I'm going to just kind of blend that up into the crease. I'm not bringing this in at all. I just want to make sure that everything looks really seamless. I want it to be really dark on that inner corner so we can really elongate the eyes with our wing liner and with our lashes. Now just taking that same fluffy brush that we started out with and blending around the edges, making sure we don't have any harsh lines. And then I'm taking that same dark chocolate shade and running that all along the lower lash line. And then it's time for some winged liner. I feel like this look is such a pretty, just like sultry look. And then adding the wing liner and the iconic lashes just kind of takes up another level. So I am doing my wing liner here, and then I'm going to add some mascara and my iconic lashes, and also some mascara to those bottom lashes as well to really pull it together. When I apply lashes, I always make sure that I trim them from the outside first so that they fit my eye. And like I said, when I do iconic lashes, I do trim mine quite a bit. And then I always like to hold them right in the center and set them down and then adjust the corners. Once I have everything where I like it, then I take my tweezers or whatever I'm applying them with and kind of squeeze my lashes together. Then I'm going in with Glistening Snow from the palette and getting a nice inner corner highlight. And then that's it. It was so simple to take that look from day to night. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Thank you so much to House of Lashes for partnering with me for this video. And don't forget to head to Target and pick up some lashes. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!